Okay, since we don't have a president at this time, I will hold the meeting. I'd like to call it to order. Will Mrs. Moran lead us in the flag salute?
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All requirements of the Open Public Meetings Act have been met for this meeting of the Board of Education of the Borough of Oradell. Notice of this meeting was filed with the record and all persons requiring such notice. Would Mr. Darian like to read the mission statement for us?
Yes, the Oradell Public School District is dedicated to the ongoing pursuit of educational excellence through comprehensive, innovative curriculum and instruction. The district is committed to providing opportunities for social, emotional, and academic discovery to foster curiosity, courage, and character. Our goal is to prepare our students to become lifelong learners who are self-directed, resilient, productive, responsible citizens.
At this time, I would like to open the meeting to the public for reorganization, session items only. Seeing none, we will move to the election results. I call this meeting to order, and I serve as President Pro Tem until the new board members are sworn in and the board elects a new president. It is hereby moved that the board acknowledge the election results from November 25th as reported herein by me, Peter Iapelli, Business Administrator, Board Secretary. Annual school election results, Tuesday, November 4th, 2025. These are the official board candidate results for 3 full 3-year terms. Dorothy Watson-Nichols, 1,622 votes. Kristen Genchi, 1,565 votes. Jamie Downey, 1,432 votes. At this time, I would like to administer the oath based on these results to Mrs. Downey, Mrs. Genchi, and Mrs. Watson-Nichols.
So, Mrs. Genshi's going to go first. Like we spoke about?
Mrs. Genchi.
Your family can go up there with you.
You guys can come
Okay. You cannot speak.
I
Kristen Genshi,
do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and that I will true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and this state under the authority of the people, so help me God. I
Kristen Genshi,
do solemnly swear or affirm that I possess...
Okay. I, Kristen Genshi, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and this state under the authority of the people, so help me God.
At this time, you may take your seat. She's not done. What more do you...
I, Kristen Genshi, do solemnly swear or affirm that I possess the qualifications prescribed by law for the office of member of a Board of Education and that I am not disqualified as a voter pursuant to RS 19:4-1, nor disqualified due to conviction of a crime or offense listed in New Jersey S 18A:12-1, and that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all of the duties of that office according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
The end.
Big hugs from all. Big hugs from all. All right. All right, let's go, guys. Mrs. Downey, would you like to go next? Go together?
Yeah, we'll just read it. Ready?
Yep.
Here we go. I, Dorothy Watson Nichols, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and this state under the authority of the people, so help me God. I, Dorothy Watson Nichols, do solemnly swear or affirm that I possess the qualifications prescribed by law for the office of member of a Board of Education, and that I am not disqualified as voter pursuant to RS 19-4-1, nor disqualified due to a conviction of a crime or offense listed in NJS 18A 12-1, and that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties of that office according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
That was harder than I thought it was going to be.
At this time, I would like to take a roll call attendance. Mr. Del Greco.
Here.
Mr. Darian.
Here.
Mrs. Downey. Here. Mrs. Genchi.
Here.
Mrs. Moran.
Here.
Mr. Nutlin.
Here.
Mrs. Walker.
Here.
Mrs. Norian. Here. Mrs. Nichols.
Here.
As you can see, there are the listings of the Oradell Board of Education trustees and the expiration of the terms of office. And now I would like to take nomination and election of president. The nomination for the election of president of the board, there's more than one nomination. The board votes via written, signed ballots tabulated by the board secretary. I would like to take a nomination.
I nominate Dorothy Watson Nichols as president.
I'll second.
Do we have any additional nominations? Seeing none, I will take a roll for Mrs. Watson Nichols as board president of the Oradell Board of Education. On the roll, Mr. Del Greco.
Yes.
Mr. Darian.
Yes.
Mrs. Downey. Mrs. Genchi.
Yes.
Mrs. Moran.
Yes.
Mr. Nutlin.
Yes.
Mrs. Walker.
Yes.
Mrs. Norian.
Yes.
Mrs. Nichols.
Yes.
At this time, I would like to turn the gavel over. Mrs. Watson Nichols is now board president of the Oradell Board of Education.
Thank you. I'd like to open the floor to nominations for vice president.
I'd like to nominate Greg Darian.
Second.
Any other nominations? Not seeing any roll call?
On the roll, Mr. Del Greco.
Yes.
Mr. Darian.
Yes.
Mrs. Downey. Mrs. Genchi.
Yes.
Mrs. Moran.
Yes.
Mr. Nutlin.
Yes.
Mrs. Walker.
Yes.
Mrs. Norian.
No.
Mrs. Nichols.
Yes, I would ask for the following roll calls for the rest of the meeting. If you could put Mrs. Norian in alphabetical order and put Mr. Darian before me at second to last. Let's move to Code of Ethics. We'll do it as we always do it. We like to have everyone read one, so we'll start with Mr. Nutlin with the I will uphold, and we'll go around this way. Everyone just read one paragraph of the Board of Ethics. Mr. Nutlin?
I will uphold and enforce all laws, rules, and regulations of the State Board of Education and court orders pertaining to schools. Desired changes shall be brought about only through legal and ethical procedures.
I will make decisions in terms of the educational welfare of children and will seek to develop and maintain public schools that will meet the individual needs of all children, regardless of their ability, race, creed, sex, or social standing.
I will confine my board action to policymaking, planning, and appraisal, and I will help to frame policies and plans only after the board has consulted those who will be affected by them.
I will carry out my responsibility not to administer the schools, but together with my fellow board members to see that they are well run.
I will recognize that authority rests with the Board of Education and will make no personal promises nor take any private action that may compromise the board.
I will refuse to surrender my independent judgment to special interest or partisan political groups or to use the schools for personal gain or for the gain of friends.
I would hold confidential all matters pertaining to the schools which, if disclosed, would needlessly injure individuals or the schools. In all the matters, I will provide accurate information and, in concert with my fellow board members, interpret to the staff the aspirations of the community for its school.
I will vote to appoint the best qualified personnel available after consideration of the recommendation of the Chief Administrative Officer.
I will support and protect school personnel in proper performance of their duties. I will refer all complaints to the Chief School Administrative Officer and will act on the complaints at public meetings only after failure of an administrative solution.
Mrs. Noreen, would you like to make the motion for this resolution?
I move to accept the Code of Ethics.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Nutlin. Any questions? Call the question.
On the roll, Mr. Del Greco,
Yes.
Mrs. Downey, Mrs. Genchi,
Yes.
Mrs. Moran,
Yes.
Mrs. Norian,
Yes.
Mr. Nutlin,
Yes.
Mrs. Walker,
Yes.
Mr. Darian,
Yes.
Mrs. Nichols.
Yes, I'd just like to take a moment here to just let everyone know there's the acknowledgement of receipt of the Code of Ethics, which we have to sign tonight and hand in to Mr. Iapelli before we leave. So we can just do that. Moving to the rest of the reorg items, would someone like to make a consent agenda? I did notice that there is a typo in the numbers just now. 15, 16, 17, 18, it goes to 16, it should be 19. So if we do not want to do consent agenda, we do not. It's up to you. If someone wants to make a motion, we would have to vote on it, so it's up to you.
I make a motion, we approve a consent agenda.
I'll second.
Any questions on any of these items?
I have a question.
Darian?
On item number 8, which is the designation of the official Board of Education newspapers, it's my understanding that the Record, quote-unquote, no longer exists, right? It's part of edj.com, and it's nothing more than an online
No.
space?
No,
Is
that's
that right?
not true.
No?
That's not true. I get it.
So
Delivered.
Mr. Iapelli and I had the discussion this week, because it used to be the Town News, and then the Town News really no longer accepts any of these. So we used to have Record and Town News, but
Right.
the Record is still a viable, we
Yes.
advertise in the Record.
Okay.
And when
Because
you
it's part of
advertise,
Gannett,
it goes
right?
into the Record and automatically into the Herald News.
Right.
Okay.
That's how they.
I just thought with, changes in the news space, and I think there was a law change within the past several years.
But if you do go on to northjersey.com,
Yeah,
you still have to, when you want to get the public notice or legal notice, you still have to identify what newspaper.
you do.
You do have
Yeah.
to do it. You can't just get it.
You can't just post it on your website and
Well,
that's...
we do
that's
post
a s-
them.
Yeah, but that alone is not a
Yeah.
statutory requirement? No? You have to
As
do more than
far
that?
as we know, we're still doing this.
Because they charge quite a bit of money for that,
Well,
right?
well, fortunately, this one isn't that expensive. It's the budget, which is nearly $1,000. Then think about how many districts there are in Bergen County.
Right.
That's the one. This was $48.04.
We can handle it. There's a new editor, so that there may be changes that come down the pike, too. So going forward, there may be,
Changes in pricing, or?
or changes in what is offered for the Record.
Oh,
There may be changes because he is of a different mind than the former editor of the newspaper.
okay.
Any other questions? Call the question.
On the roll, Mr. Del Greco,
Yes.
Mrs. Downey, Mrs. Genchi,
Yes.
Mrs. Moran,
Yes.
Mrs. Norian,
Yes.
Mr. Nutlin,
Yes.
Mrs. Walker,
Yes.
Mr. Darian,
Yes.
Mrs. Nichols.
Yes, we'll move to our public session. Do we need to do another roll call legally?
We have in the past.
Okay, roll call.
On the roll, Mr. Del Greco,
Yes.
Mrs. Downey? You can say here. Mrs. Genchi?
Here.
Mrs. Moran?
Here.
Mrs. Norian?
Here.
Mr. Nutlin?
Here.
Mrs. Walker?
Here.
Mr. Darian?
Here.
Mrs. Nichols?
Here, open to the public for agenda items only. Not seeing any, we'll move to the superintendent's report.
I'd like to wish everyone a happy new year. We had a very smooth restart of the school year. It is amazing how we just kind of come back and everything just starts up again. And I really attribute that to having strong routines and ending December so smoothly. On a kind of, I guess, qualitative note, I had a surprise visitor today. It was a former physical education teacher that I used to work with, and I gave him a tour of the building. And when I give an educator a tour of the building, educators are different. They are in schools all the time and they look at things differently. So you're always a little bit nervous. If Dr. Albro or Dr. Bernice are here, like, as I walk through the building, it's not just what's on the walls or what's the learning happening in the classroom. It's also how are students in the hallway, because that is so much about who we are as a school and a community and a culture. And the first thing I noticed as I was walking through the hallway, a student immediately said hello, and he noticed it. And then I walked up to the 6th grade hallway, and a 6th grade student held the door for us to let us go through. And those two signs right there made me incredibly proud of the work that we have done as a school community. We can talk about assessment and achievement, but our goals in elementary school is also to develop good citizens and good people. And I have to tell you that those two actions today made my day, and it gave me a little extra energy to make it through the day. I also want to report that kindergarten registration has been opened. We currently have 54 students registered for kindergarten. It was incredibly important that we opened kindergarten registration early this year. There are a lot of rumors in the county about very high kindergartens. And we do know that some of our pre-Ks in the area have more than one class, and we wanted to get those numbers as accurate as possible prior to our budgeting process. We're in the process of finishing our January newsletter, which will also, because it hits every house in Oradell, will also remind people to register and register early. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, Mr. Iapelli.
Yes, I'd like to say, well, now I am back full-time in the office, and I just wanted to give an update on that direct install project from the contractor. I sent him an email. I didn't hear anything. I sent another one, and he responded. And we will know within the next week or so if it's yay or nay. We're at the top of the list. He says it has nothing to do with his end or our end. He says it's been the PSE&G software and how to allocate the projects. So he says so we will we will know shortly if this is a yay or a nay regarding the rooftop unit. So I figured we'll go right to the very end. If it doesn't work, then we know we have to go out to bid. So I just wanted to give you an update that I'm still trying to get to the bottom of it.
Sounds promising. Moving to minutes, we have review of December 17th. Any questions or comments, please email Mr. Iapelli. We have approval for November 19th. Do I have a motion?
I make a motion to accept.
Second.
Second by Mrs. Walker. Any questions? Call the question.
Mr. Del Greco?
Yes.
Mrs. Downey? Mrs. Genchi?
Abstain.
Mrs. Norian?
Yes.
Mr. Nutlin?
Yes.
Mrs. Walker?
Yes.
Mrs. Nichols? Mr. Darian?
Yes.
Mrs. Nichols?
Yes. Administrative items, Mr. Darian, would you take that?
Sure. We have tonight items A1 and A2. A1 being School Board Recognition Month. That means us. Hey, we get a bonus, on top
Double
of
our
it.
salary.
You double our salary, exactly. And A2 is an acceptance of a HIB report. So with that, I'd like to introduce those two items.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Del Greco. Any questions? Call the question.
On the roll, Mr. Del Greco.
Yes.
Mrs. Downey. Mrs. Genchi.
Abstain.
Mrs. Moran.
Yes.
Mrs. Noreen.
Yes.
Mr. Nutlin.
Yes.
Mrs. Walker.
Yes.
Mr. Darian.
Yes.
Mrs. Nichols.
Yes. Obviously, committees may change, but for tonight, Bills and Grounds, Mr. Del Greco?
Yes, we probably should have a meeting. Now we have our board meetings for the year. I'd like to set a meeting in the near future to continue talking about the long-range facility plan.
I think we should also do it in conjunction with Finance for the budget.
100%, yes. And then also, hopefully, we'll get some news about the direct install. That'll impact our budget or where we are from a buildings and grounds perspective.
Perfect. Curriculum, Mrs. Norian?
No report at this time.
Finance, Mr. Darian?
Yes, we've had no meeting since our last meeting, but we do have a schedule that we've agreed to between now and when we publish our budget, which is, I believe, in May. April or May?
There are various dates. The first time is in March. That's the tentative budget.
Right.
That is submitted to the county with the right, the board has the right to make changes to that budget.
Right, and the
It's-
final one is when?
That's not until May.
May, okay. Okay, so we've scheduled the dates. We have no times. I sent out an email today. Hopefully after our board meeting, the committee can get together and we can nail down a time for the 14th to start the budget season. It's kind of like tax season, you know, it's one of those things that you kind of dread, and then once you get into it, you know, it goes pretty quick. So we'll see what happens. And that's all I have to report.
Delegate report, Mrs. Norian?
No report.
Personnel, Mrs. Walker?
Yes, thank you. We haven't had a meeting since our last meeting just before the holidays, and I'm sure we're going to be scheduling one probably in the next week or two. With that, I'd like to present F1.
Okay. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Del Greco. I have a question, something in my folder. I don't remember. Was this employee on our last? So she was on our last agenda? Okay. Any questions on the personnel agenda? The medical leave went through our attorney?
Yes, it is a very simple addition of somebody who was supposed to come back on the 5th and is extending it 2 weeks.
Any other questions? Call the question.
On the roll, Mr. Del Greco.
Yes.
Mrs. Downey. Mrs. Genchi.
Yes.
Mrs. Moran.
Yes.
Mrs. Noreen.
Yes.
Mr. Nutlin.
Yes.
Mrs. Walker.
Yes.
Mr. Darian.
Yes.
Mrs. Nichols.
Yes. Policy, Mr. Nutland?
I'm looking to have a meeting in February. There's some things to discuss, so I think February is a good time.
Can we wait until February for the new policies?
Yes. Yes, most of them are just semantics, and they're changing simple words.
So what we'll do it for the earlier part of Feb. Great.
Yeah, end of January, beginning of February.
That's fine. And
Okay. Special education, we are going to put forth a chairman and a committee, so we will have a report maybe next. Oh, public relations. Mrs. I didn't mean to skip you. Okay, and then special ed we added. Open to the public? Any old or new business?
I just would like to note that there's a typo in the agenda. It says that this open to the public is for agenda items only, and it's not. It's for any item, whether agenda or lot. So
Good
if you can-
catch.
if we can scratch that.
I think she ended up switching the one in the beginning. That one, okay. Any other old or new business? Mr. Del Greco?
Just want to make a comment. Custodians did a great job. Building looks good. the kids coming back said the building looks good. Snow was cleared pretty nicely. So I just want to kudos to the maintenance staff.
The first day back, I was walking down the hallway, and sixth graders again looked at me and said, "Why are the floors so shiny?" It's like, they're supposed to look like that.
Any other old or new business? I would like to go into a quick closed session for board personnel. If someone would like to make the motion.
I move that we go into a closed session.
Second.
Roll call.
You're here next week, next time.
On the roll, Mr. Del Greco.
Yes.
Mrs. Downey. Mrs. Genchi.
Yes.
Mrs. Moran.
Yes.
Mrs. Norian.
Yes.
Mr. Nutlin.
Yes.
Mrs. Walker.
Yes.
Mr. Darian.
Yes.
Mrs. Nichols.
Yes.
Um,
We will not be taking action this evening. Mrs. Walker.
One quick question. There's a schedule posted in our minutes of all of the board meetings. Will that also be put on our website so that, because there are some changes that have been made, so if we want to inform the parents of that. She added.
One less
some-
meeting in February,
Yeah.
so we have more committee meetings.
Yeah. That's what she said. Oh, but
Yeah, it's in your minutes.
Yeah. I saw it in the minutes, but I didn't realize it was.
Yeah.
No.
I stick them on my
Meetings on the
calendar.
website.
Yeah, because otherwise, I should use my phone more. My daughter keeps telling me, keep everything on your phone.
I got this calendar that
Board, if you could hand in your
Oh, that's
acknowledgement of receipt, and Kristen, Jamie, hand in your signed oath.